Guys, if you can see behind me, that's a little foreshadowing to my story. That's Mr. Hunter Biden and Hallie Biden, who was his brother's wife. But let's get into it. Thank you, Dennis McElhone, for this. And Pat, as a staunch Hunter Biden defender, you are not going to like this one. And allow me to be real.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a Biden defender.
You defended his dead.
I would say more
wife.
of a Hunter
You
than
said
a
it was
Joe
like,
defender.
You said it was like honorable and like
you've
Old
taken-
Testament and like you're supposed to do this.
We're gonna get into it. Wes, why don't you tell the people what happened?
Well, allow me to be real judgy for us. Allow me to be real judgy for a second. You see, turns out old Hunter isn't just a dead brother's wife fucking, child denying, stripper banging crackhead. Turns out he's also a cheater. But you
knew that though. You knew
right,
that.
but he's not just any cheater.
He cheated on his wife.
Okay.
But he's not just any cheater. He's the
John's
kind of
wife
cheater.
With the
Okay.
You want to let me go?
Yeah.
He's not just any cheater. He's the kind of cheater that bangs his dead brother's wife and then sends his dead brother's wife's sister raunchy texts at the same time because he wasn't just trying to bang his dead brother's wife. He was also trying to bang his dead brother's wife's sister.
Get the whole family.
Who are these people?
I don't think it was a trying to bang.
I mean, no, he did bang. He was FaceTiming her in the shower, right? Apparently, he
was banging her. He had. I'll get to how bad he was banging
the
her.
dead brother's wife wasn't enough. He had to bang the dead brother's wife's sister
and
the aunt.
And that's after he left his first family for her. So
that's right.
So he cheated. He cheated with everybody. So this isn't a new thing. He cheated with everybody.
Yeah, but this is a next level.
How
cheating.
is it next level? It's still. I mean, I get it.
Agreed.
It's worse because it's like a grieving widow. But whatever. Like, look, he cheated with every single woman.
You're hanging on. You're hanging on to that a little too hard.
I want to hear Pat's take.
Okay.
I want to hear Pat's take.
What's my take?
Yeah.
Here's the thing: your bro dies. You had a wife. They got a family. He's dead. You can swing in there and you could become an uncle daddy.
You already had a family.
But what happens to your family
with kids?
Well, we don't know too much about that. What I will not
know that we know that for a fact, dude.
What I will not abide. What I will not abide is he was essentially on probation. When you're banging your dead brother's wife, you're on probation, and he violated his probation big time by fucking her sister.
You're on thin ice, right?
That's next level. That's a bridge too far for me, Hunter Biden. I'm sorry. The crack.
He's already a giant cheater and a crackhead. So
that art, I'm okay with. Okay. Banging your dead brother's wife's sister while your uncle daddy.
How is this a different level? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, it apparently is.
Take it out of
class.
Take it out.
I'm glad it finally knocked you off the train. It's insane you were on the train that long.
Yeah. So keep going. The Daily News broke this story, and it says that while Hunter was living with Hallie, his dead brother's wife, wonder if that was his pickup line, like, hey, same last name. So while he was living with Hallie, and mind you,
I like funeral. I like to fuck. I'm fucking your sister, and she was my brother's wife, and he's dead. You want to fuck?
Yeah. So while he was living with Hallie, and mind you, his niece and nephew are in the same fucking house too. He was also texting and FaceTiming with Heidi's sister Elizabeth Secundi, who was also separated but still married at the time. By the way, we are finding all this out because these texts were on the laptop that Hunter gave to the FBI.
You're only Secundi in name because you're my first.
The fucking laptop that didn't exist.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The laptop's so totally fuking real, and it has all of his dirty secrets on it. This is fantastic.
I don't know.
You shouldn't put all your secrets in one computer, you know?
Did you look at the
everything
messages?
on there?
The data was weird.
It's real.
They're on the laptop, buddy. In one text, they found Hunter told Liz that he would like to teach her how to masturbate. Wait, Bubba, not quite yet. And wanted to buy her panties. I mean, who the fuck does this guy think he is? Is like he's going to teach her how to masturbate?
Yeah.
Yeah. In another
he says
text,
anything. The guy's like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's nobody's more in love with themselves than Hunter Biden is. He thinks that he's God's gift to humanity,
but also hates himself at the same time.
Wow.
God,
Does he?
I'm gonna use that
probably
lie to my wife. I'll report back. I'm gonna tell her tonight. I'm gonna teach her how to masturbate.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know. How
it
goes.
Yeah.
Teach a man to fish.
You know what I was thinking about this? Well, remember we covered that Joe took Jill from her former husband, and that must have been formative for Hunter because Hunter has done nothing but cuck people his whole life. So he watched his dad cuck somebody with Jill Biden. And then once he watched that, it was on. He's just cuck city, cucking every man in the USA. That's Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
Someone on the Discord made a great analogy. It's like Bo Biden was like the angel kid and Hunter Biden was like the devil kid, kind of like in The Good Son, that movie.
Yeah.
And the wrong kid died.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Unfortunately, he died of cancer in 2015. Then his brother moved in. Another text
Totally acceptable.
He tells Liz that he's been up all night watching, quote, bad
All
pornos.
of this is totally normal.
Bad pornos like I'm 13. And apparently Liz is as fucked up as Hunter because she liked those texts and referred to Hunter as her prince and said she loved him. Yeah. I mean, all these people are insane. He also offered to FaceTime in the shower with her, like Will was saying, likely so he could lather himself up and jerk off in there while Hallie and the kids were in the next room.
I haven't washed since I've been inside your sister.
Yeah. By the way, I had seen these texts long before the election, and everybody, all the big J's were debunking it, saying it's fake, it's Russian disinformation. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, how do we know that it's not really?
it's because it's real.
It sounds real. It's
a big story. If it is fake, sorry, but it's still amazing. I mean, whatever. More emails recovered suggest that Hallie called Hunter out for cheating in their relationship, saying, "Hunter, you cheated on me. Not only did you cheat on me, Viagra and Cialis, but also bought her expensive gifts." Who knows what the fuck she's talking about there? Anyway, Liz eventually divorced her husband Joel, who's this guy. Sorry, Bubba, you got it. There's Joel,
another victim of Hunter.
And as late as 2018, her and Hunter were
One
signing
of the
leases.
50 cucks he's left in his fucking wake.
Yeah, and Hunter and Liz were in thick. They were signing leases together as late as 2018 to move into like a colonial townhouse in Delaware. This guy's brother died of brain cancer. Then he moves in and he fucks his dead brother's wife, and then fucks his dead brother's wife's sister.
He's a monstrous human. It seems like. I mean, the limits of the depraved shit he would do are limitless.
He's a monster. Like, you can't defend all this stuff with him being a crack addict. Like, crack addicts, like, he's going to be late to show up to things. He's going to miss some child support. He's going to miss some birthdays. It's not like he's going to fuck every relative.
He's a fucking psycho.
He's a psychopath.
He's a self-sabotaging psycho.